Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Learning. I am Pavanjeet Singh Sidhu. So today's topic is class 10th, chapter number 3rd, exercise 3.4. Solve the word problem by elimination method. Question number 2nd, first part is here. That is the 9th part of this chapter number 3rd. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes half. If we only add 1 to the denominator, then what will be fraction? Question here is we have to find the fraction. As we know, fraction is made up of numerator and denominator. So we have to suppose first let the numerator be x and denominator y. Right here, let numerator is equals to x and denominator let it be y. So therefore fraction becomes fraction is equal to x over y. So according to question, first condition, if we add 1 to numerator we have taken that is x, so add 1 in the numerator, and if we subtract 1 from denominator we have taken y, subtract 1, then fraction reduces to 1, then the fraction becomes 1 only. So according to question, when we add in the 1 in the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, then the fraction reduces to 1, that means fraction becomes 1 there. Clear? Now cross multiply here. It implies x plus 1 is equals to 1 into y minus 1. It implies x plus 1 is equal to y minus 1. So it implies x minus y is equals to minus 1 minus 1. Write the constant term on the right side and the variable terms on the left hand side. So it implies x minus y is equals to minus 2. That is our equation number first. Clear? Now for second condition, it becomes, it here fraction becomes half if only add 1 to the denominator, nothing added, nothing subtracted from the numerator, they are adding 1 to the denominator only. So numerator as it is x, then add 1 to the denominator is y, so y plus 1, then the fraction becomes that is half. Clear? Now again cross multiply here, cross multiplying 2 into x equal to 1 into y plus 1. It implies 2x is equal to y plus 1. Write the y on the left hand side. So that is equation number 2nd. So x minus y is equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. These are equations 1 and equation 2. We have to solve them by elimination method. Now check how we have to solve these both equations. As you know, for elimination method, the coefficients of the variable must be equal which you want to eliminate first. You can check here, variable y in both equations, they have y has minus 1 coefficient, it has also minus 1 coefficient. So as you know, if a variable has equal coefficients with the same sign, then we have to subtract. Okay, so right here, subtract equation 1 from equation 2. You can write 2 from 1 also, but we are subtracting here equation 1 from equation 2. So write equation 2 first. 2x minus y is equal to 1, then that is x minus y is equals to minus 2. Because we are subtracting here, so we have to change the sign of each term of the equation number first. Clear? So that x is a positive, now it becomes negative, y negative become positive, minus 2 become positive 2. Clear? Now you can check here, y negative, y positive, equal coefficients but of opposite sign, so we can cancel them, so they eliminated there. So, but 2x minus x gives you only x. 1 plus 2, that is 3. So value of x here is 3. So you can put this value of x in any one equation. Put in equation 1. I am putting it in equation 1. So equation 1 becomes in place of x, so we can write there 3 minus y is equals to minus 2, minus y is equal to minus 2. This 3 will go to the right side, becomes a negative there. So minus y is equal to minus 5. Therefore value of y here is 5. So as we have x is 3 and the value of y as 5, so fraction we have supposed x upon y. Therefore required fraction, which is x over y, value of x there is 3 and the value of y there is 5, that's 3 over 5. Clear? Now look at the second part. Statement here is 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. I repeat, 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Here beta statement is given in past tense as well as in future tense, but he is asking how old are Sonu and Noori. That means we have to find their present ages. So let present age of Noori, let it be x years, and present age of Sonu, let it be y years. And in the first condition 5 years ago, that means you have to subtract 5 years from their present ages. Suppose a student is of now 15 years, before 5 years he will be of 10 years, that means you have to subtract 5 from 15. Similarly present age of Noori is there is x, so you have to subtract 5 from its present age. So right here 5 years ago age of Noori x minus 5 years. Clear? And similarly age of Sonu before 5 years, that was y minus 5 years. Clear? So according to first condition, before 5 years Noori's age is x minus 5. She was thrice means 3 times, three times of old as Sonu. Before 5 years Sonu's age, that is y minus 5. So before 5 years Noori's age was thrice of the age of the Sonu before 5 years. It implies x minus 5 is equals to 3y minus 15. You have to multiply 3 with y, 3 with 5 also. So write this 3y in the left side, minus 5 go to the right hand side. So x minus 3y is equals to minus 15 plus 5. It implies x minus 3y is equals to minus 10. That is equation number first. Clear? Now for second condition we have to write 10 years later. Right here 10 years later. Right here 10 years later. What will be age of Noori after 10 years? Present age is x years. After 10 years she will be x plus 10 years. Similarly Sonu's age will be y plus 10 years. Clear? After 10 years age of Noori will be x plus 10 and age of Sonu will be y plus 10. So now read the condition. Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. After 10 years Noori's age, x plus 10 is equals to twice of Sonu's age. Sonu's age after 10 years, y plus 10. Now open the bracket here. X plus 10 is equals to 2 into y, 2y plus 2 into 10, that will give you 20. Now write 2y in the left hand side and 10 in the right hand side. So it implies x minus 2y is equals to 10. Clear? That is equation number second. Clear? Now we have to solve this equation 1 and equation 2 by elimination method. As you know, to solve the equations by elimination method, the coefficient of the variable must be equal. So you can check here variable x and here variable x. both have equal coefficient 1, so there is no need to make them equal, they are already equal. So subtract equation 1 from 2 or 2 from 1, right here. Subtract, now subtract equation 1 from equation number 2, because we are subtracting 1 from 2, so write equation 2 first. X minus 2y is equals to 10, x minus 3y is equals to minus 10. So because we are subtracting equation 1, so we have to change the sign of each term of this equation first. X positive become negative, minus 3y become positive, minus 10 become positive, cancel x with x. So plus 3y minus 2y gives you only y, plus 10 means 20. So value of y here is 20. Put in any equation, put in equation first, clear? In any equation you can put there. So therefore first equation become x minus 3 times 20 is equals to minus 10. It implies x minus 60 is equals to minus 10. It implies x is equals to minus 10 plus 60, that gives you x equals to 50. Therefore present age of Noori, that was x, which is equals to 50 years, and present age of Sonu, y, that is 20 years. Clear? Very simple question. Now look at this third part, very important question. This question is related to the 2-digit number, very important. This question you have seen in the 8th class, in 9th class also. Sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. As we know, a 2-digit number is made up of 1's place digit and 10's place digit. So we have to write here first, let 1's place digit is equal to x, and 10's place digit, let it be y. Therefore original number is equal to, that formula you must be know about it, beta. Original number formula, 1 will be multiplied with the 1's place digit, then plus 10 multiplied with the 10's place digit. That is the formula you have to learn, that how to form a 2-digit number. Okay, you have to multiply 1's place digit with 1 always, and 10's place digit with 10 always. Clear? So 1's place digit we have supposed that is x there, so 1 into x plus 10 into y, that is equal to x plus 10y, that is original number. Clear? So in each question which is based on this 2-digit number, you must be write these things first. Okay, then you have to read the statement. Now according to question, first condition, sum of digits of 2-digit number. What are the digits of 2-digit number? X and y. It's written sum of the digits, that is x plus y. Sum of the digits is 9. So very simple, first equation is ready here. Clear? And in the second condition, 9 times the number means 9 times this number means x plus 10y, original number, is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. That means you have to make the digits in the reversing order. That means in place, so 1 place digit will be y now, and 10's place digit will be x now. So right here, by reversing the digits, number obtained is equals to 1 into 10's place digit plus 10 into 1's place digit. That is, you are reversing the order of the digits now. Clear? So 10's place digit is, that is y, and 1's place digit is x. That means 10x plus y. So that is a number obtained by reversing the digits. Now second condition here is, second condition, 9 times the number means 9 times original number, that is second condition. 9 times the original number is x plus 10y is twice, 2 into twice the number obtained by reversing. Number obtained by reversing order is 10x plus y. That is a very important step. Beta, first equation is clear. Now by reversing the digits, the number obtained, reversing the digits, the number obtained is equal to 10x plus y. Clear? That is 10x plus y. And according to question, 9 times the number, 9 times the original number is twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. Now open the brackets. 9x plus 90y, 20x plus 2y. You have to just open, multiply 9 with x, 9 with 10y, 2 with 10x, then 2 with y. Now write the terms x and a variable y on the right side. 9x minus 20x plus 90y minus 2y is equal to 0. 9x minus 20x, that gives you minus 11x. 90y minus 2y gives you plus 88y is equal to 0. So we can take common there 11. 11 is common there. I am taking negative 11 common to make this value x positive. X now, because I have taken negative common, so this will be now negative 8y is equals to 0. Clear? Now equation 1 I am writing here, x plus y is equal to 9, equation first. Clear? Now just solve this bracket. X minus 8y 0 over minus 11, that means x minus 8y is equal to 0. That is equation number second. So x minus 8y is equal to 0 and x plus y is equal to 9, equation first. That is very important step. 9 times the original number is twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. Now we have to solve the equation 1 and equation 2. Yes, already coefficients of the variable x are equal there. So subtract any equation from other. Subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So x plus y is equal to 9, x minus 8y is equal to 0. Because we are subtracting here, so change the sign here. X will cancel with x. 8y plus y, that gives you 9y is equal to 9. So only y, 9 over 9, value of y is 1 here. So you can put this value of y in any equation. Put y is equal to 1 in equation first. So x plus 1 equals to 9, x equal to 9 minus 1, x is equal to 8. So value of x here is 8 and the value of y here is 1. So number, therefore required number means original number. Original number was x plus 10y. Value of x here is 8. Value of y here is 1. So 8 plus 10 gives you 18. That's all. That is the required number 18. Now part 4. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Meena got total 25 notes. How many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received? So we have to find the number of notes of rupees 50 and number of notes of rupees 100. So let number of notes of rupees 50, let it be x. Number of notes of rupees 100, let y. According to question. Yes, beta. Total notes she received. Total notes in all. How many notes she received? 25. So sum of the 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes, that is 25. That is equation first. Clear? Very simple, first one. And total amount is rupees 2000. Clear? So 50 how many notes of 50 rupees x, and how many notes of 100 rupees, that are y, but the total amount will become, that is 2000. So multiply 50 with x. Why? Because 50 rupees notes are x there, so multiply x with 50, and 100 y, because 100 rupees notes are y. Clear? So multiply them, then the total money becomes, that is 2000. Understood? Very simple one. Now in this equation we can take common 50 there to reduce the calculation. So x plus 2y, x plus 2y is equals to 2000. Now this 50 will go to under division on the right side. So x plus 2y is equals to 2000 over 50. Cancel them, that means there is 40. So x plus 2y is equals to 40. That is equation number second. Equation first here, x plus y is equals to 25. That is first equation, and x plus 2y is equals to 40, equation number second. As you know, to use elimination method we have to focus on the coefficient of the variable which we have to eliminate first. So x variable have equal coefficients, already equal coefficients are there. So subtract any equation from other. I am subtracting equation first from second. Subtract equation 1 from equation second. X plus 2y is equals to 40. X plus y is equals to 25, because we are subtracting equation first. So we have to change the sign of equation first. Here all are positive, now becomes negative. X cancel with x there. 2y minus y, positive y. 40 minus 25, 15. So value of y there is 15. So put this value in equation first. You can put in second also. So x plus 15 is equals to 25. So value of x is 25 minus 15. Value of x is 10 there. Total number of notes 25 now become x plus y, 10 plus 15 become 25. So therefore number of notes of rupees 50, how many are there? 10 notes of 50 rupees. And number of notes of rupees 100, how many? 15 there. That's all. Clear? Very simple. Understood? Now fifth part, a lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and additional charge for each day thereafter. Saritha paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days, while Susie paid rupees 21 for 5 days. Find fixed charge of the library and the charge for each extra day. So we have to find fixed charge and charge for each extra day. Let them x and y. Let fixed charge, that is rupees x, and charge for each extra day, that is rupees y. That fixed charge is of first 3 days. Fixed charge of first 3 days. Let me erase. Fixed charge of first 3 days, rupees x, according to question. Very simple. For first 3 days fixed charge, that is x rupees. And Saritha, for how many days she kept the book beta? For 7 days. For first 3 days charge is x rupees. How many days are left from 7 days? That is 4 days. 4 extra day she has kept the book with her. So how much charge for each day, each extra day, that is y rupees. And how many extra days she has kept? That is 4 extra days. that means 4y. Total paid she 27. This x is for first 3 days fixed charge, and y for charge for each extra day, but 4 extra days were she has kept, so 4y is equal to 27 total. First equation. And Susie, she paid 21 rupees for 5 days. X is fixed charge for the first 3 days. Total days she kept 5 days. How many extra days she has kept? 2. So 2y is equals to 21, equation number 2. Now you can check the coefficient of both equations. X variable are already equal. So subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So x plus 4y, x plus let me erase it. X plus 4y is equal to 27. X plus 2y is equals to 21, because we are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, so change the sign there. X cancel with x, 2y minus 2y, 2y, 27 minus 21, 6. So value of y, that is 3. Clear? Now equation first, we have to put this value of y in equation number 3. We have to put this value of y. Now put a value of y in equation first. First equation is x plus 4y is equals to 27. In place of y we can write there 3. So therefore x plus 12 is equals to 27. So value of x is 27 minus 12, that is 15 rupees. Now right answer there. Therefore fixed charge for first 3 days, that is rupees 15, and charge for each extra day, that is rupees 3. That's all. Yeah, thank you.